Hey everybody, thanks for coming by. I'm Jeff Marshall, GIT Hollywood. You know GIT, I teach a lot of private lessons. I also do a lot of open counseling, and I do some of the core classes here too. I teach rhythm guitar, rhythm section workshop, single string improv. You know, some of the things we do in our single string improv is we really focus on mapping out the fretboard and getting some of our scale tones together and arpeggios and things like that. But one thing I like to stress also is the use of rhythm. A lot of times we get into certain picking patterns and we forget about what we're playing rhythmically, and sometimes that can lead to maybe a little bit of staleness. So let's talk about some rhythms. First of all, I'm just going to use a real simple pattern so we don't have to really overthink things as far as our fingering goes too much, and we can just kind of focus on our rhythms. And it's going to be a minor pentatonic, one that I'm sure most of you are familiar with. And we're in the key of C sharp, so we're going to start on the 9th fret of the low E string. That's a C sharp note. We're going to move a minor third up to the 12th fret to E, and we're just going to kind of carry that shape that I'm sure we're all familiar with. We're on the 9th fret, then up to the 11th fret, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 12, 9, 12. I'm sure everybody's familiar with that shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take 4 notes of that pattern, starting from the high note here, the C sharp. I'm just going to come down 4 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. And rhythmically I'm going to play those as 16th notes. Now 16th notes are 4 notes per beat. So every time you hear this, there's going to be 4 notes there. Be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and so that would sound something like this. So I can take that that rhythmic pattern, I can just kind of pass it down the scale. Maybe I'll just work on the next set of strings here, starting from the B string. And I can use the next set of strings also. So I might have something like this. That's just using 16th note rhythms, 4 notes per beat. I could also use another rhythm that used 4 notes per beat. Basically it would be an 8th note followed by a 16th note triplet. So it'd be something, it sounds something like this. It'd be counted 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So it's ba 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 ba. And I can use that, that's also 4 notes too, so I can use the same pattern, now just changing the rhythm a little bit. It sounds something like this. Move that across the strings also. So maybe something like this. That sounds pretty hip too. It's a little bit different. But where the magic really comes in is when we combine those 2 rhythms together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play those 4 notes. First I'm going to play the 8th note followed by the 16th note triplet, and then I'm going to play the 16th note rhythm after that, and I'm going to mix and match those 2 together. Sounds something like this. Yeah, so that's kind of hip. Let's see what that sounds like against our backing track here. Yeah, I like that a lot. So really a simple thing harmonically, but mixing up the rhythms and everything sure makes things a lot more interesting. Well, thanks for stopping by. Once again, I'm Jeff Marshall. If you find yourself out here in Hollywood or coming to GIT, make sure you look me up. We can hook up and jam and maybe talk a little bit more about rhythms, all right? Thanks again, and I'm going to take it on out of here.